Hey, what's up, y'all? Let me get to it real quickly here. So, Terence Bud Crawford knocks out Hank Lundy, hammering Hank Lundy in the fifth round. And it was very interesting and intriguing fight. Pretty good from the start. Hank Lundy won the first round by pressuring Crawford a little bit, owning the ring, having the ring generalship there. As soon as Crawford kind of understood that he wasn't going to outbox Lundy from an orthodox style, he immediately switched to a southpaw style, hoping to confuse Lundy. But eventually, Lundy wasn't fazed by that. He maintained his composure and he stuck to his game plan. Made Crawford miss a lot of shots too. With great head movement, able to get inside and throw some good shots, whatnot. So I gave the first two rounds to Lundy. But in the third round, Crawford started to control. He started to use his distance with his long jab, long arms, long reach, I should say. And he was flicking out the right jab, really, really disrupting Lundy, disrupting his timing. Because I think what he was doing is that the more he hit Lundy with the jab, the more that Lundy was more reluctant to come inside. He was intimidated by Crawford's long reach. And Crawford even doubled up with the right jab and then followed with the left. And that stunned Lundy in that third round, I believe. So it stunned him momentarily. And the more he flicked out the jab, not only that, it did intimidate Lundy. It made him reluctant to come inside, commit to take a chance against Crawford. And again, there were some times that he tried to take a chance. He had a little bit of success, but again, he was pretty much reluctant. But the jabs cut Lundy too. By the way, it cut him above the right eye. It caused a little slight cut. So going to the fourth round, same scenario. Crawford stuck to his game plan, kept boxing from a southpaw style, controlled the jab, controlled his reach, whatnot. But going to the fifth round, Crawford stunned Lundy with a powerful right, I believe, a right cross, and then he finished with a flurry with the left and knocked Lundy down, and really caused the cut to really, really become very bad. And Lundy had no legs. He was gone after that knockdown. He was gone. And then Crawford finished him off with a flurry of punches, and it was tremendous punishment. And of course, the referee had to step in and stop the fight. And I think Crawford had said something to Lundy too. Before congratulating him, he said something to him because Lundy was very disrespectful. Built leading up to the fight. Not only that he disrespected Crawford. What you do, you have to try to get into your opponent's head before the fight. But he also went after his family. He went after his wife, saying that, why are you with a broad who's fat, man? Come on, man. She need to lose some weight. She need to start working out. And obviously that prompted, Crawford's family and his wife, to storm in and taunt Lundy during his media workout sessions, whatnot. But we all know that Lundy's intent was to play mind games with Crawford, because I think in his mind he knew he wasn't going to beat this guy square up, boxing for boxing skills. So he had to get into his head to disrupt, try to affect his game plan. Kind of like how Ricardo Mayorga used to do it to his opponents. Show his contempt towards his opponents. Lundy was really showing some contempt towards Crawford. I think more contempt than when he showed against Mauricio Herrera. Well, obviously he lost that fight on technical decision due to a bad cut or something like that, and he felt he was robbed. But like Lundy has been robbed in a couple fights too. Some will argue he got robbed against Raymond Beltran as well. So but definitely he got stopped. And where does Terence Crawford go from here? There were talks about a unification bout with Victor Pascal. Definitely want to see that. What about Ruslan Provodnikov? That would be a dangerous fight for Crawford. We'll see what happens, because the 140 division is very, very light. It's not that deep. So given the fact Matisse is about to move up to welterweight, so I don't see that fight ever happening. And one thing I wanted to point out too is Crawford, the weight size difference. Jesus Christ, this guy looked like a middleweight in there. This dude is big for a damn 140-pound guy. He could easily go to 147 and dominate there, if you ask me. But he, obviously let him stay in his lane, stay at 140, accomplish things there, and then move up to 147. Because honestly, the reason why I wanted to point this out is because I don't see how he can make 140 for that long, because he's incredibly big. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. What do you think Crawford should do next? Care to comment, share, subscribe, sign it off. Peace.